And again, this one's in my book. This is, again, obviously drawn to impress again, but I did it like, you know, she doesn't actually look like that. No pupils and shit and a floating cross above her head. So I made it look a bit different, a bit cool, but still just fucking desperate for the chimps with guns, like that Gorillaz song, but with chimps instead of kids. Ooh, neato. Double-sided artwork. That was a page of a sketchbook that I tore out. You can see how it's torn down yonder edge. But that's cool. Some of these drawings I really like, and that's one of them. And then some I look at and I'm just like, ugh, what are you doing? This is one of the ones I really like, as it happens. Very pretty demon drawing. Lots of texture in this one. Yes. And this was like a page of weird zombie head things. Oh, that's the one I painted, the like Pac-Man ghost zombie. Oh, I don't know. A bunch of shit. A lot of these are sketchbook pages that I tore out. I think I tore them out, scanned them for my old book. And the rest is shitstery. Not history, but shitstery. See, because... Whoa! It's crazy. Green doodles. Cowboys and horses. I'd probably just watched a Western. Was like, oh, let's draw cowboys and horses. And then I never did it again. I had one idea, tried it, never did it again. And that's how that shit goes. Ooh, gun Viking. With many arms and many guns. Now, that's very similar to one of the original drawings, which later became Gun Viking. Like before Gun Viking as an idea was really a thing, an idea at all. Which was like a Viking with 4 arms, a gun in each hand. And that later evolved into Gun Viking. Bartman. That's kind of cool. She-Hulk. See, it's more like the regular Hulk, but with a wig, so it's like She-Hulk. And a girl. Again, that was drawn based on an actual girl online, desperate to fucking impress them. But her skirt's blowing up and shit. That's kind of stupid. Fucking get over it, you fuckhead. Whoa! Still a bit to go, folks. I hope you're enjoying it. You see, he's on one of those little, like, you know, coin-operated rocket machine things. More girls. More to add to the list. Skulls. Square skulls. Squalls, you might say. And a bunch of shit. More She-Hulk. More Hulk. Hulk, She-Hulk in green, obviously. More She-Hulk. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. This was like a self-portrait kind of thing. I don't know. Don't look like me at all, but especially now I've got my fucking beard. I know the textures and shit were kind of nicely done. Whatever. Oh wow! I forgot this was big. 2016 Year of the Monkey. This was drawn in 2016. It's a monkey atop some skulls. I could zoom out to show it better, but I won't. This was done for a drawing tutorial about negative space, based on my friend Hayley, the body there, but focusing on the negative space as opposed to the contrast of the. Oh, I can't remember where the actual one is, but this is a girl saying, you're ugly and stupid and fat and no one likes you. And then there's me going, well, yeah, I guess you got a right to say that, that's fine. And then she says, and your drawings are shit, and then I'm strangling her to death. Because insult me by all means, but don't you fucking badmouth my drawings, you bitch. Girl with wolf. Girl with wolf. Girl wearing wolf. I quite like those actually. These are quite neat. I might stick those on the other pile as well. Stuff to do later on. Head full of little people. A nice concept, but too much going on. The lines aren't good, so you can't really see exactly what's going on. So, fuck it. Oh, more negative space work. See? Positive, negative space. Focusing on the... Yep. That was a rough drawing for a cyber demon. It was supposed to be really shit, but like with a detailed head. I did a better version later on. Goblin, goblin, bo boblin, banana, fana, fo boblin, fee, fi, mo moblin, goblin, and goblin. Ha! Puppets. Puppets. Puppet. Puppets. Puppets. I'll see if I can speed through some of these now, shall I? Just a bunch of shit. Cleft lip, weird skull. Ooh, this was 2017, year of the wrist. I didn't do anything for 2019 or 2018, I guess. But I guess 2020 is the year of the rat, so maybe I'll draw something for that. I don't know what the fuck I was doing with this chicken. It looks just madness. It's kind of cool, but the fuck is going on? Mouths and eyes and shit all over the place. Weird. Yep. Oh, these were based on an artist called Kid Acne's drawings of like women with animal head hats. That I was going to like take and redraw and paint, and again send to him and try to get some attention. This was drawn for a video about drawing faces. Exactly. That's a guy. That was drawn, and then my friend Tom, when I drew it neater, and my friend Tom drew a thing over it, and it was like a whole thing. Ooh, a man having his guts ripped out. That was supposed to say someone's name, but I didn't really make it good enough so you could read it. Lots to learn still, but quite a funny little fucking whatever. Nude friend and today's creative pursuits, an empty box. I don't know, fucking whatever. Another rough for that guy. All this was drawn for my 60k follower mark. So he's writing 60k on his head and there's like goblins and shit there. Remember when I had 60,000 followers on Instagram, when I, you know, all that time ago. Good times. Good times. Before I got deleted. Smurf as Goblin. See, he's got like a Smurf hat, but it's all like crooked and because he's a goblin, but like a Smurf who's a goblin. And another one. And oh, more of those crow hands. These drawings obviously got separated somewhere in the pile. But yeah, crow hand girl. Playing around with brush pens and markers. I drew a lich, a wraith, something like that. Kind of cool, not all bad. Might work for the thumbnail. What do you reckon? Ooh. Big skull with legs and hands and penis. See, like his hands coming out the ground, and then so is his penis. Big skull. Yeah. A shoe and a pumpkin spider monster. Yeah. Pencil skull. Bunch of shit, tentacle arms, screaming faces, goblins, and It looks like this might have been, I was trying to draw the thing from Stranger Things. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just draw the shit. I don't know what it all means. Jesus. Oh, this was in response to all the Pennywise art I was seeing on Instagram. See, there's Pennywise on the headstone, and this is obviously a guy, and he's like, all right, get in. He's dug a grave. Frankly, that's a really good drawing in terms of like composition and stuff. And if you don't think so, you're a fucking idiot, and I hate you. Unsubscribe if you don't like that drawing. Frankly, I can do without you. It looks like that's Rick and Morty, but otherwise, that's probably roughs for that Pennywise drawing. A rough for that Pennywise drawing. Fuck me, how much? There's still a shitload to go through. Yeah, that's another artist's sort of character or whatever, and we are interacting, as you can see. Another drawing of a girl, quite a nice pencil portrait, but again, fucking oh, cool! It's Hannibal. It's Mads Mikkelsen as Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal the Cannibal. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Roughs for my Homer Simpson, the donut-headed Simpson man. I think this was like, design me a tattoo, you, and I want aliens, or I want a wolf, and some shit. Oh, do you know the Flaming Lips album, Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots? This was going to be something along the lines of that. See Yoshimi, like a Japanese schoolgirl, kicking the head off of a pink robot, and there was going to be pink robots in the background, all like, see, she was fighting the pink robots. Oh, rough drawings of my pencil Nurgle drawing that was in the book with the Homer Simpson drawing. I guess this is, yes, the roughs from that era. Great Demon and Nurgle guy, fat, nice, gnarly bleh guy. Captain America, again, roughs for the drawing that I did in that book. A rough for my Pickle Rick Rat. A rough for my Pickle Rick Rat. Some shit about the difference between being sent nudes as sexual and not sexual. See, hiya sweetie, I wish you were here to take care of me. See, that's like a sexual, but it could also be, hey, I love your artwork, here's a pic for you to draw. Not sexual. See, there's a difference between implication is context and shit. What's this? Don't worry if what you're creating is shit, like this guy. Do just keep on creating like this guy. Yes. Oh, another like rough, I guess, for that cyber demon robo succubus girl. Those are some drawings. It looks like that would be, is it Michael Douglas from Falling Down, the movie? Guy with a, whatever. I think that was for a drawing I did, I was going to do based on the film Maniac, if you've seen that, with Elijah Wood. It's a very good film. I know it's based on, or a remake of a film made years and years ago. Guy with a footprint in his face. Some alien squid monster. I don't know what that is exactly. But yeah, so he's got like a scalp with woman's hair and his knife. I never got around to doing that, I guess. Another rough drawing of the Maniac piece and some other shit. A sword. Pickle Rick Rat. Goblins. Spider-Man. Nasty things. Rough of painting by my friend Tom and myself. That was Gun Viking. Yep. Guy talking to a skull, having a very important conference with a skull. I drew the skull way too big though, so it doesn't really work for me, frankly. That was oh, there's two roughs for a piece I showed earlier. a rough of a Robocop drawing I did that I no longer own. I believe someone. Oh, I did do it neater, but I didn't like it. Yeah, I remember not liking it. I think the legs were like out of scale, and I didn't like the whole. I just didn't like it. I tried to make it look a certain way, and I wasn't happy with how it came out. Yeah, I might try again another time, but I mean, you get the idea, but it's like, just a bunch of shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Rick with eyes. Easter Bunny. Ooh, more of these guys. Hellraiser. Obviously I did a few horror ones, so that's another one that I never really finished. I think I was trying to do too much with the lighting, and I wasn't really happy with it, so I left it. Graffiti artist, writer, whatever, the Grominator. Gromzilla or whatever. Find him on Instagram. That was based on him and his characters. I might put that one to the side, send it to him, be like, look, I found this. Me at comic conventions, again before the beard. Some rough shit. Some more rough shit. That was, someone commissioned me to draw Rocket Raccoon and Furiosa from Mad Max Fury Road, but I inverted their sizes, so Rocket Raccoon was the big one, Furiosa was little. Oh, aren't I funny? Rick and Morty, Jesus. This is when people buy art from me expecting, you know, a big grand painting, and what they actually get is a shitty piece of paper, you know, like jizzes ink onto them or whatever. Me through the years, 10, 15, 20, 25, I won't even bother with 30. Oh God, more Rick and Morty, Pickle Rick obviously, and roughs, rough, finished but not really. I wasn't happy with it, but you know, it's what it is, isn't it? Oh, this was a comic, like, so how they think it be, girls going, hey, can you draw me a thing? And I'm like, sure, here's a drawing of a thing. That's how they think it goes. But how it actually goes is, hey, can you draw me a thing? And then you're there, 10 p.m, 2 a.m. I wrote p.m. and then had to change it to a.m. because I'm an idiot. 6 a.m, just frustrated. Ugh. See, people don't realise the effort it takes to actually draw this shit. That was me in an outfit of the day. Whatever. Don't draw your shit like that. Do draw your shit like that. That's simple enough. Some drawings, some doodles, a bunch of shit. That was rough for a comic I did. Covered in goblins. Same again, same again. Oh, and this is that. This is the original drawing, but see, I wrote, you're so talented, I can't even draw stickmen. And he says, you're lucky, that's the only thing I can't draw, which doesn't make sense. So I had to change it to, you're lucky, all I can draw is stickmen. And then he says, that's the only thing I can't draw. See, it makes sense like that, but originally I fucked up and made it stupid because I'm an idiot. Just shit art, examples of shitty art that people do. Roughs of that sad boy. Bunch of chimps grooming each other. Don't tell people that I trace my own drawings to get the proportions correct in the final version. But tracing's evil, so don't tell anyone that I do it. That's a guy. Oh, that's a guy based on, you know, when you fold a sheet, you draw a bit of a body and then you fold it and then another person draws it and they fold it and another person. That's like those, but then you draw them as finished pieces. I might be working on something similar to that at a later date. That's just a bunch of shit. those designs from earlier. See, I drew these on my own. Obviously, I know what I've drawn, but I drew them on purpose to look like, you know, so you fold it and draw. And that here, where is it? Where the fuck did it go? Ah. So this is supposed to be like, as if it were drawn by 3 separate people. Obviously it's not, but, and then it's like, as if it was just one creature. I don't know, you get it. It's just an idea. It's just an idea I had. Yeah. All this was drawn for my 50,000 follower mark on Instagram. Oh, lovely nipples. The neck was a bit off, but, you know, otherwise. Again, remember when I had 50,000 followers? Spider-Man. No, the Intestine Man. So he was going to be a guy all like made out of flesh, but like gooey, horrible flesh, and he swings around on his intestines from his stomach. Like I was going to draw just like a made-up comic book cover for that guy, for fun, you know, for fun. Cool skateboarding Hulk. Chair with a fist on, so you'd sit on it and get a thumb up the arse. Drawings. More of those guys. More rough comic shit. Oh, this is my 35,000 follower mark drawing. Join my cult. We have your families tied up and pizza. 35,000 members and counting. See, they're all signing up to join the cult. And that's what's happening behind the scenes. All girls. Do you remember fidget cubes? It's like a cube with like different shit on each side for you to do something with. It's like a body one. One's all nipples. This one's got like an arse, a penis, hands and a face, like it's a person. And then this is someone using it. Sticking their thumb in its arse and it's going, ah, oh, yeah. Yeah. This was like, don't be sociable and have friends and enjoy yourself. Do sit at home alone in the dark, drawing at your desk every night. Like me. That's how I became an artist. Another one. And, I don't know, a guy. Faces, I don't know what the fuck that was for. That was for sexy cows. See, they are sexy. Look how sexy. Look how sexy the sexy cow is. More sexy sex cows. Yeah. Oh, delicious. See, I don't do good drawings all the time. Some of them there are shit. But I don't know, that's kind of cute. Upside down face. This was I made a little video of like, turn that frown upside down, and it's still a frown because you hate yourself and wish you were dead. Inverted goblin drawing. If you invert the colours, it's green and shit, and the blacks are highlights and whatever. Rough for my chimpanzee with tits that later became a final piece. Like an Arnold Schwarzenegger, but blobfish. That was for a zine, I think. That was kind of cool. Rough of that. And then, I don't know, whatever. More Rick and Morty I can see. Oh, rough for that upside down shit. Rick and Morty. Morty. Oh, jeez. Another one. Like a dog with a cone with an eye ball floating on the cone. A rough for the Ewan action figure, or the Ewan in action action figure. I think these were roughs for, yeah, actually like drawing it as a concept for an actual thing. And like the Hulk, but with a dumb me face. Charlie Brown and Snoopy, but goblin pig things. See, goblins like pigs, so they... Pigs. Oh, Gun Viking again! painting. Oh, that's actually very relevant to the issue I'm currently painting. This is like a scene out of that. Ooh, he's on a chariot and he's blasting away while people are flying all over the fucking place. Definitely stick that one to the side. An orc. Morgan Viking. Just practicing drawing like him with guns and shit. This was my 25,000 follower mark. Again, still don't have that many. Remember when? See, because this is me doing a shit and then 25,000 people going, hey, wow, it's amazing. Hence, for the thing, that was a girl as a demon choking a guy. That I probably wished was me, to be fair. Little rough version there. Orc and a goblin and a pig. A rough version that was later finalised. A robot pig with a goblin riding it. I don't know. Another one, portrait of a girl I never finished. That's on a sticker, which is something, whatever. There was actually a storm in England named Ewan. So that's me as a storm, and all the people going, oh shit, run away, and me going, fuck the lot of yous, I'm a fucking storm. Christ, what the fuck. Some rough drawings of Mysterio. I like Mysterio a lot. I'd like to draw him properly someday, but I don't know, whether or not I will is whatever. This is like a what's in my bag thing. So here's my bag and me and what's in there. A lighter, sketchbook, pencil case with pens and shit, some comics, drawings and envelopes and babies and water and plasters. I didn't realise until far later that I missed out the other bit of the strap of the bag. So fuck knows how it's actually on me there. A rough version there. I mean, it's still not a bad drawing actually, but who gives a shit? More drawings of girls to impress girls. Musician or musical artist known as Carpenter Brute. There's a video for his song Turbo Killer that features this gas mark cloaked character that I tried drawing and it didn't really come out. Girl dressed as a cock and she goes, a cock, really? Really? A cock, really? Alright, it's quite funny. Oh, Judge Dredd. I was doing a whole series of like black and white, like comic book character portrait drawings. This was obviously Judge Dredd, the rough and the, but I wasn't really happy with it, so I didn't finish. I think it was like this foot basically, so I never finished it. Wolverine demon thing. Another portrait of a girl, a demon cat girl, alien cat girl rather. Oh, that was a portrait of a friend that I did for them, so that, again, that doesn't count towards my pile of desperation drawings. But that was just a nice, she makes hats, so that's her with one of her hats that she had made. A rough drawings for more of those A4 character drawings. Wolverine and I guess Raphael is the one who has the three-pronged things. We're getting towards the end, we're nearly there. That was the thing. The final ones for these sold, I think. Green Goblin, Venom, Carnage. Oh, that was the final one of Carnage. Not great. Not my best work. Dr. Octopus, that didn't sell, and you know, it's not great, so fair enough. That was the Joker that I never finished, never finalised, never finished. Some sketch cards, some paintings. We've got a grim looking Finn and Jake, Batman, Ghost Rider, Judge Dredd, and that blue hand skateboard. Is it Santa Cruz? I don't know. This was another one of those play sheets, but it was Finhead instead of Charlie Brown and Snoopy. So I did a bunch of those. Creepy, weird thing, and another They Live. And finally, a painting from an old sketchbook. Very teen angst is what that was. I think I was like in my teens when I did that. So that's been an entire fucking pile of drawings. If you made it through all of that, I hope you liked it. If you didn't, then you're not going to hear me saying I hope you liked it. So it doesn't really matter.